Hi. Okay, I don't know how I don't know how I'm able to be viewed right now because I'm using something different. Usually I'm a little lower and it films up at me. This is should be filming straight ahead. So where have I been? I know it's been um, a really long time since I filmed anything, and that's because some things happened since the last time I filmed, and I was this close to just not even doing YouTube anymore, not because of anything on YouTube, just because we had some problems and I went to a really scary place. Get a little sunlight in here. So what happened was, just to get this out of the way, and then we're gonna check out some stuff that I bought, because I've been doing a little retail therapy. Um, James did have another grouping of seizures. It was way worse this time than the first time. And I've been wanting to film this just because y'all have just kind of, become who I talk to outside of my home. But I haven't been comfortable with wanting to film it because it just gives me so much anxiety to talk about. I don't know. I don't know if I'm being filmed all right. Um, but in August, we went to play mini golf, and we went in the evening, and it was cooler. And we were there for about an hour and a half, I guess, and everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, James began to have a seizure. And we called the ambulance right away. And he had another one and another one. It just didn't stop for almost 20 minutes. The kid was seizing just one after another after another. And the ambulance did take a really long time to get there. Took about 17 minutes to get there, I would say. And when they got there, they really didn't get to him right away, right away. When they finally did, like, he had a long sleeve shirt on and they wanted to give him a shot of the drug that helps to stop the seizure. And they were trying to pull his it was a shirt like this, it went way up on the neck. And they were trying to pull to expose his shoulder and choking him in the process. I kept yelling at them, just cut the shirt off, and they didn't. Ultimately, his arm was seizing and stiff, so they tried pulling his sleeve off. I'm thinking, just cut the damn shirt. Anyways, while waiting for the ambulance to get there, we almost lost him in my hands. And I'm just going to get through this part really quickly because it's really uncomfortable to talk about. But both my husband and I were with him. Larry was not he wasn't like holding him down, just keeping him in one position so he wouldn't flail around. And we had him on his left side, and because it's a hard floor, I was holding his head and his face in my hands. And then he stopped breathing minutes before the ambulance got there, and he started turning every color you don't ever want to see your child. And then I blew onto his eyes to make him blink, and he took a breath. And you're not supposed to, I know that's not good, you're not supposed to stimulate someone while they're having a seizure because it can make them worse, but I needed him to breathe. And it caused him to blink and breathe. And then they finally got the meds in him, and the seizing stopped, but his breathing was still extremely shallow. When they got him to the hospital, he kept having seizures and throwing up. And it was really bad. It just about shut his kidneys down. So he wound up staying. They had to transport him over to the hospital in Vegas because our local hospital isn't really trained, or I don't know the right word. They can stop a seizure, but they're not there to treat seizure patients. They don't have the ability to treat seizure patients. They don't have the doctors. They don't have neurologists, nothing. So he had to be transferred over to the hospital in Vegas, where he stayed for 5 days. He didn't have any more seizures, though, by the time he was transported, and he was in our local emergency room for 15 hours before he was transported because he just wasn't getting any better. And but the trip up there, he didn't have any more. He stopped having seizures at that point, but his kidneys were in real bad shape. So they gave him so much IV fluids in the hospital in Vegas that he was puffy, filled with water. He actually came home 15 pounds heavier. This is no exaggeration. James is a small and frail person. Um, just a little insight on him. We've always had like learning disabilities with James. He is autistic, and he's also a clinical OCD, not like this cutesy OCD everyone claims they have. Genuine clinical OCD, and it affects his eating. Now he wants to eat. He doesn't not eat because of vanity reasons or because of Anna. For him, the OCD for James, it's not like I have to wash my hands 3 times a day and turn a doorknob 4 times before I can open it. For him, it's all about the body. He doesn't like hair on the body. It's like obsessive compulsive cleaning of his body, plucking of hairs, ripping hair out, and also what goes in his body and comes out bothers him tremendously. And the feeling of food in his stomach, the mental visual of it digesting bothers him to his core. And so, we have obviously taken him to counseling and autistic therapy and stuff like that. Now we're going to go into psychology, psychiatric care. Now he's not being put away or anything, but we're going to get him some appointments. His neurologist, referred him to a psychologist to help him deal with his OCD and the results of it. But whenever he came home from the hospital, he kind of looked pretty good because he was 15 pounds heavier. It was all water, but he looked pretty good. He couldn't even button his pants. I'm smiling because I would love nothing more than to see him put the weight back on. Now, I will say this, since this last round of seizures, it scared him enough that he is also forcing himself to eat more, but it is a force thing he's doing to himself. So that's why he needs the psychiatric care to help him better manage his OCD and his internal intrusive thoughts and things of that nature. So he's eating more, he's participating in grocery shopping more, and this is all good. So he has actually put on about 8 pounds, like normal 8 pounds. So that's good. But his kidneys, he was in stage 3, I think they said, or stage 3 kidney failure. So it was pretty bad. And they said that's because now remember, he was seizing for about 20 minutes. So when the muscles are working that hard, that long, they start dumping something into the body and it attacks, it goes for the kidneys, and it causes the kidneys to try to shut down. Okay, so that all happened in August. Now we're in October. We're doing good. They doubled his meds to 2,000 milligrams a day. They were going to prescribe him an additional medication, but they all said, 2 emergency room doctors and the hospital neurologist and then his regular neurologist said, that'll really zombie him out. So every single one of them recommended, and I'll just put it right here because I can't say it, and so we are buying him that now, edibles style. So his neurologist prescribed it. So we have 2 different kind, one to encourage eating, and it does, and one to help with a deeper sleep. So he'll have one before bed, and then he will have 2 during the day to encourage a lot of eating. And also this really slows the brain down to where it won't fry itself and fire off to cause a seizure. So the meds, 2,000 a day, plus that is what seems to be helping. But I haven't left the house since we got home from Vegas. I refuse to leave him alone, and I have literally just not left the house. I will be leaving the house today for the first time since August. I just need to get out of the house. I'm kind of going crazy. I've been shopping a lot online, too much. I've been shopping outside of my budget. It's not responsible, but I have been shopping a lot just for, I don't know what, impulsiveness. Maybe I think it makes me feel normal. And you might notice that I haven't been making I haven't been making a lot of videos. One about every 2 weeks has been coming out. So Larry isn't working right now. We as a family decided it'd be best for him to stay home. I don't drive, and Larry really is the best to be there for James whenever because Larry is much stronger than I am, and he keeps James's head turned, and he can do this better than I can. I just freak out. I'm not gonna lie. I always thought I was strong. I don't think I'm certain things. I'm not strong, and so Justin and Larry do a wonderful job with James. I just cry and freak out. And so it is better for Larry to be here for James right now. So, you know, we're doing okay. YouTube is doing okay. It's paying the bills, it buys food, and it keeps us in a house. And which is really why it's really bad that I did all this shopping. But it's okay. Larry essentially was like, it's fine. My last paycheck, this was like last month. So I did a lot of this shopping last month. It's just all kind of coming in all at once. But Larry was like, it's fine. I have a paycheck and a half coming. And so we just dumped that into my bank and it made up for all of my shopping. He didn't mind though. Um, but yeah, I did a lot of shopping. Like, we're not talking thousands of dollars, but definitely into hundreds of dollars. Like, it's about $240 I've spent since August. I do not shop like that. If I have any extra funny money, it's usually somewhere in the area between $40 and $80, and I usually will spend it on a little makeup or yarn. But yeah. So in June, for my birthday, I got a subscription of Fab Fit Fun, a 1-year subscription. Some of you have probably heard of it. Maybe all of you have heard of it. Maybe none of you have heard of it. They're not sponsoring me. They don't know I exist outside of being someone who subscribes to their box. But I have a few things I want to show you that I got from Fab Fit Fun. And of course, with Fab Fit Fun, it's not just the seasonal box you get, because you don't get a monthly box from them. You get a seasonal box. It's once every season. So your summer, your spring, summer, fall, and winter box. So I got my summer box in June, right after I got the subscription, which was my birthday month. And then I got my next box last month. But they constantly email you and text you the flash sales that they have, where an item is marked down 70 to 90%. So, I did a little bit of shopping on there. Anyways, and not just on there, I did some Amazon shopping too. But it was a little bit inspired by what I received from FabFitFun. But just to get back to James, he is doing better. He has not left the house since. He is starting to crawl the walls, though. He wants to leave the house. So today, he's not going to leave the house today. But we do have plans for the end of this week for him to get a haircut, because he hasn't had a haircut since June, since his first round of seizures. And he's starting to have a little bit of a mop top he don't like. So the end of this week, we're going to take him to go get a haircut, and I am so scared. I am absolutely terrified. But we're going to give him one of the sleepy time edibles. Hopefully that will really slow his brain down enough to not have anything happen while we're out in public. And then, then it'll be fine. We'll bring him home, but he'll at least be able to get out of the house. And he doesn't seem to mind the medication too much. He seems to have kind of a good time with it. So that brings me joy, because he's happy. But let me show you what I got from FabFitFun, because now I want to talk about something else, because honestly, seeing him in my hands, seeing him and the colors that he was turning, it haunts me. It's all I can see. Every free moment my mind has immediately goes to that. Sleeping is hard. I have to constantly count, and not just count. I draw out, I write out in my mind each number that I'm counting, just so I can fall asleep. And what have I been doing? I have been gaming. I have been playing Fallout 76. You guys know I like to play Elder Scrolls and Fallout series. My husband set up his TV out here, and because I don't want to be by myself. And we have just been gaming, but now it's time to get back to work. I got to get out of the house. I've got to get back to work. I cannot let this consume me. James isn't letting it consume him, and I cannot let it consume me while everybody continues to make this house function, while I sit here and just dwell in the trauma of seeing him like that. James isn't even traumatized, but he doesn't remember any of it, of course. For James, he was at the miniature golf course And then he was in Las Vegas in a hospital a day and a half later. That's all James knows. And I thank God for that. But it was very traumatizing. And Larry has been very stoic in this, but I know it's been traumatizing for him too. He just doesn't let it out nearly as much as I do. So let me show you what I got from Fab Fit Fun, and I'm going to start with what I have right on top of my box. Look at these. I bought these on the flash sale. So these were originally, I don't remember, but I paid $12 for 2 pair of these things. They're mucklucks. And oh God, they are lined like this all the way to the toe, and they do have a rubber grip, but they are mucklucks. And I thought, isn't that adorable? I live in Arizona. Why did I buy these? But I did. I bought them. I had to have them. I guess I still think I'm in Oklahoma. So here are some things that I have received. I did also get the oh, what's it called? The Advent calendar. And oh, let me go get you. And no, my shirt is not inside out. This is, here's the tag on the inside. This is just the way it looks. If I was on your side watching this, I'd be thinking, I'd be distracted by these inside out seams the whole time I was talking. I must have a contract with Muglux because all of the shoes that I got from them recently they're all from Mukluk, but these are so cute and they're really hard, so I can actually put these on with a pair of jeans and wear them to the store. And don't you think for a moment that I'm not gonna. These are also some Mukluk, some house shoes that are sort of platform style. I actually got these with my first box in June, and I actually took these to Vegas with me. Just to be comfortable and open toe. It was the middle of August, so it was fun. It was fun to wear them. Okay. I got a lot of cosmetics from them. A lot of this stuff that's in this box, I did not buy. It came in the Advent calendar. The Advent calendar has $320 worth of stuff, but you pay $89 for it. So one of them is actually in my bathroom now. It's a face wash. And here we have Dead Sea Naturals hand cream. I haven't used it yet. I haven't tried it yet. But there is that. Let's see. Is it sealed? Oh, it is. Oh, that's good. It's sealed. That is really nice. I love it when a company does that. Oh, it smells lovely. I already have a little hand cream on, so I'm just going to put a little of it on. It's very thick. My goodness, it's almost body butter thick. But does it absorb? That's the big question. We all love our hand creams. Like, I don't care how thick a hand cream is when I go to bed, but throughout the day, it needs to be absorbent, or else I just want to wipe it off. And it feels a little thick. It doesn't feel, oh, that smells lovely. It doesn't feel super absorbent. It does feel like it's sort of sitting on top of my skin, almost like there's almost Vaseline-y, but not like that. It's not like Vaseline, but it's just like whenever I move my hand around, you know, that feeling you get when something greasy is on your skin and the wind doesn't quite touch it right. That's the feeling it's giving me, but it is nice. It smells lovely as well. I would say this would be a great night hand cream and foot cream. And same company, Ahavia. I don't know how to pronounce things. And this is smoothing hand cream. And it is kale and turmeric. I'm not going to put any of this on because I just put some of the other one on. And this one has like no scent. Okay, and what do we have here? This is from Fenty Skin. This came in the Advent calendar. And, oh, it's one of those ones where you push down. It's got a little thing and you push it down. So this is called Fat Water Pore Refining Toner Serum. Well, I don't, look, it's all sealed up. I love that. Oh, how do you use, oh, I guess that's how you open it. Okay, so it has a little deal on top, and yeah, if I were to push down, some would come out. I can't tell that it smells like anything. I'm just going to put that back on. I won't really be able to say how well this works until I try it, and that won't be until after my next shower. but instantly refines the look of pores, reduces the look of dark spots, evens skin tone, and fights shine without stripping the skin. I like fighting shine, we know that much. So my eyes are so bad. Get my reading glasses. And it says use day and night on clean skin, apply over face with fingers instead of a cotton ball. That's different with fingers. Then why did they give us a, it's weird, instead of just a, I don't know, with fingers for external use only. Okay, so there's that. And that came with the advent calendar. Most of this that you're gonna see came with the advent calendar. So this came with the advent calendar as well. This Tower 28 Golden Hour, I think it's called Golden Hour. Magic Hour, which is also called Golden Hour. It's that moment right at sunset when everybody looks bronzy beautiful. So this is supposed to, I already opened it and put a little on the back of my hand. It's supposed to be lip and cheek, like for blush. I'm not wearing any blush today because I want to play with this. But this inspired me. I looked it up because I wanted to see other people using it. YouTube is a great way to find that out. I wanted to see other people, perhaps my skin tone, using it to see how it looked. And I saw this one girl do this whole monochromatic look where she did this eyeshadow that was similar color. She used that blush, and then she used this from Tower 28. It was a lip gloss called Flame, so I bought it. I was influenced, and while I was there, I bought the other two as well. They sell 3 in this line, and so I have XOXO, which is supposed to be sort of a bubblegum pink, kind of a clear bubblegum pink. You know, I like that so much. Yeah, and it is clear. Hopefully you can see how see-through that is. Okay, so there's that one, and then one called Magic, and it looks like glittery, and it is. It's kind of glittery. So let me try these out on the back of my hand. I guess I can put one on. I'm going to put the Flame one on. Well, I want to try the pink one as well, but I'm going to swatch all 3 of them for you. Oh yeah, that Flame one is really pretty when it thins out. That's really pretty. And then this one here. This is the pink one, XOXO. Okay. And there we go. That is how all 3 of them look. The Magic one is sort of this iridescent glitter with a clear base. And then you have the other 2. I'm going to put the orange one on. That pink one, that XOXO, is absolutely beautiful. Let me wipe this off my hands. Ooh, greasy. Okay. Yeah, I want to put that one on. Put those aside, and I want to play with this, so I'm going to put these 2 on camera with you. And then I got some Fenty Beauty Lippies. I bought 2, and no, I got 1 in my June box, so my summer box. I got 1 in the advent calendar, and then I bought 1 on flash sale. So they're hopefully all 3 different colors. This one's called Cookies and Cocoa. They are, what are they called? These are Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick by Fenty Beauty, which is, you know, Rihanna's brand. And it looks like, okay, they're all 3 different. All right, so this one here, I'm going to need even more of a magnifying glass to read this one. This one is called Goji Ganj. I don't know. I tried this one on already. It's very, very pretty. Goji Ganj. These are very sheer, just like they say. This one is the Cookies and Cocoa, the one I just opened. So I haven't tried this one yet. It's brand new. Oh, I like that one. That one is almost, and they are kind of slightly metallic too. So they're really shiny. but they're not shiny because they're really wet. They're shiny because of that metallic. This one almost reminds me a little bit of Clinique's, which I actually have. I have both of them. There it is, Clinique's. I can't remember. Oh my God. I'm telling you, ever since what happened with James, I've had memory problems. I don't know if it's because of trauma, but I can't remember anything. Black Honey. So I have Black Honey, and then I also have the pink one. And fun fact, Liv Tyler in Lord of the Rings wore Black Honey whenever she was the elf. Then I have the pink one as well, which I really, really like. And this one is, for reference, is called Pink Honey. That color there kind of reminds me of the Black Honey a little bit. Oh, my back. Ugh. I gotta sit different. Okay, now what is this one called? This one looks like it might be too light for me. This one is called Make Out Break. I guess when you're taking a break from making out. This one might be a little too light for me. No, you know what? It's a quite nice color. It would go with my look today. So this one's called Make Out Break. Very pretty. That's at least what they look like on my skin tone. They're going to look different on everybody's. All these things are going to look different on different skin tones. Even if you're white, you and I could have completely different lip colors. So they're all going to look different. So there's all the Fenty. Then I have been playing with this. I only put it in the box just to have it all together. This is by Rosie Jane. It's called Rosie, and it is just an organic. It smells so good. It smells like the subtlest of roses and like musks and powders. And it is a roll-on perfume, and it is oily though. It doesn't like have any alcohol in it. It doesn't dissipate. But it just smells so fresh and so clean. I really like it. And that came in the advent calendar, and this came in the advent calendar, and I'm going to put some of this on today too. This is by Thrive Cosmetics, and it is just a little champagne colored eye pencil, sort of an eyeshadow stick. Then we have, I haven't tried this out yet, Dr. Rogers Restore Lip Balm, and I would love to give this a try. It has absolutely no scent. I'm going to give that a try today as well. What do we have here? I haven't opened this up. When I got this box and I decided to wait and open most of that up with you guys, Merlin, be good. You get out of that hallway. It says Lip Shine 598 Flesh 7. And this is, oh, Pat McGrath Labs. I've never owned anything from Pat McGrath before because they're too expensive. Like an eyeshadow palette is like $160. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Oh, wow. That is pretty. This really looks like that Black Honey. Wow, it just looks like a more opaque version of Black Honey. I'm going to try this on just because it's so bougie. I wonder how much this stuff is. Is it magnetic? No, you would think it would be magnetic. I like the unicarton. It's very pretty. Very pretty. I want to try this one on. I just want to see. And where is my tissue? I'm already wearing a pink lippy right now. I don't know where it is. Oh, I'm wearing this from Wet n Wild. You know, I like these kind of cotton candy pink colors on me. And so this is what I'm wearing now. It's not color changing. That's just the color that it is. So let me wipe this off. And when I wipe it off, I can show you what it looks like. Let's see. Oh, I wiped off some of my makeup with it too. It's just a very cotton candy pink. I want to try this on, this bougie one. Oh yeah, that is like an opaque Black Honey. Here, I won't put it on the bottom. I'll put Black Honey on the bottom, and you'll be able to see why I keep saying those other colors kind of look like it. That's the pink one. Okay, Black Honey is very sheer. It's a color that was made popular in the 1970s. And Clinique is still selling it today. See what I mean? This is just more sheer, so it's allowing more of my natural pink color to come through. you really need a lip line with these balm style lipsticks, but it's just a more opaque black honey. I like it. Let's blend them. Oh, that looks nice. That does look nice, but I have different plans today for these lips. Different plans. Let's see how it looks blotted. Still looks good blotted, but it needs a lip liner. Trying not to hide you. Okay, I need to put... You ever go to change your lipstick color? Just grab your beauty sponge that has some of your foundation on there still. And just... There you go. Lips are prepped and ready to go for a new color. I want to try this lip balm that I got in the advent calendar. Dr. Rogers Restore. Let me look that up because I really don't know what the prices of these things are, but how much can a lip balm possibly be? Let's just see before I try it. And my lips feel incredibly dry right now. I need to get this off my hand before I get it all over my inside out sweater. Okay. Nope. Okay. CT. Dr. Rogers Restore lip balm. How much are you? $10. Everywhere it says $10. So it's a $10 lip balm. It's $10 everywhere. Okay. Let's see what a $10 lip balm is like. I hope it's not real stiff. I can't stand stiff lip balms. It's giving me chapstick vibes. And trust me, I have chapstick. I have loads and loads of chapstick. Loads of chapstick. Every flavor you can possibly think of. It does also give a little shine, which is nice. Let's see if it softens up. I'm not sure what's in it, but it might soften up with heat. It's not stiff, and it's not slippy. But it does feel thick. It does feel like it's doing something, and it's got sort of a Vaseline type color to it. Absolutely scent-free. In fact, it smells just like, I don't know, a scent-free, a flavor-free balm. It's thick. It's cushiony. It's not slippy, though. It's not sticky at all. You know, I'm not mad at it. I kind of like it. Okay, I am going to put that balmy blush on. So this is a balm, so it's supposed to be kind of shiny, which I don't know if I'm gonna like. Let me show you here. That is the color. So it doesn't have any shimmer in it. It supposedly gets its shimmer by being a balm, like what's on my lips. I usually will use, if I'm going to use a blush that's not a powder, I will use a cream, which is stiff and thick. So I've never used a balm blush before. I've seen some people in videos use these. They pat it on and then just pat it in. I think I'll do that on one side of my face. And then I know that's gonna ruin this for, no, I can just wash it. And then I have two different stippling blush brushes, which is what you want to use for a balm, is a stippling brush. So to start off with, I'm going to use the back and just pat that on there. I'm not swirling it around or anything. It's on there. And let's go with this side. Well, it's looking a little pink on me, I think. Supposed to give you that golden hour. It does look balmy a little bit. Man, I almost don't want to try it with the brush. This is the best way to do it, it seems like. That is so pretty. All right, I am going to try it with the stippling brush. So I'm not swirling it, I'm just kind of stabbing it on there. And I feel like this makes more of a waist. So here we go. I'm going to rub that in. I feel like I like the makeup sponge the best for this. Get a little more on there. I like to get a little blush right up under my eye. I didn't get any on this side under my eye. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that in. And okay, it's not shiny. I'm not mad at this. It is actually quite nice. I hope you guys can see it the way I am, but I doubt it because my camera just washes everything out. But this does look really nice. It looks sun-kissed. It's not obnoxious at all. I could probably even add more. So I'm going to just go back in with my brush and add just a little bit more on both sides. Okay, take off some of the excess. And if you want a youthful, like a cherub look, put a little blush under your eye right here on the corner and just let it kind of blend with the rest of it. It's very youthful. I learned that online. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, this is Tower 28. The color is Magic Hour. Here's how the packaging looks, just an acrylic package. And I don't know how much it is, though I suppose I can look it up. That's it. It is a balm. Man, I really liked it with this too. If you want just a subtle look, do the makeup sponge. It looked really good with the makeup sponge. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. And I didn't show you this. This was also in the box. It's a pair of sunglasses. These I actually paid money for. I got them on the flash sale. I don't remember how much I paid. Let's see. Are they me? Not really. They're a little small for me. So my regular sunglasses should be in my purse. Hopefully. They might be in the truck. No, here's my regular sunglasses. And these I got also from Fab Fit Fun. I got these in my summer box. They are from Les Specs. And with Fab Fit Fun, you get to pick out what you're getting in your box. It's not a surprise. You're actually shopping for what you want in your box. The thing is, you're getting name brand items at, I mean, each box each month probably costs about $50 if you were going to pay for it monthly. And you're probably getting somewhere around $200, $220 worth of stuff in a $50 box. So these are from Les Specs. I like them because they're very pointy. And I got these from Fab Fit Fun. These are my regular everydays. Okay. So these ones here aren't quite me, but they are fun. I will say that much. They are fun, but they're not quite me. They're a little small. They're giving me Matrix vibes. And do we have anything else? Yeah. So this came in the advent calendar. It is First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I did put a little of this in the back of my hand as well. And it's very thick, almost like an ointment. And there you go. It is like an ointment. It is peppermint scented, and it shows that right down here, candy cane scented. And it is thick like an ointment, and you are supposed to put it on eczema or just overwashed hands. You know, some people in the medical field or who work in hospitality, they overwash their hands because they have to. And you can see it doesn't, it's like diaper rash cream, but it's not, I keep comparing it to things that are like a Vaseline. It's not like a Vaseline, it's thinner than a Vaseline. So let's see. I'm rubbing and rubbing, and it still looks white on the hand. I'll rub it down a little bit. Smells wonderful though. Oh yeah, that smells really good. It smells like ointment with peppermint in it. And that's what it smells like, is ointment. And it is still kind of white, so it's not going to absorb. This is another overnight hand cream or foot cream or whatever cream. If you have got dry patches, eczema, certainly not exposed eczema, not like an open wound or anything. Oh yeah, wiping it off feels really soft though. But this would be a great overnight cream, especially if your hands are really dry or you've got dry cracks around your fingernails. Put this on and just go to bed. It would be great. What else is in this box? I think there was one more thing. Two more things. No, one more thing. That was the repair cream. Okay. So I haven't opened this yet. And this is supposed to be a perfume sampler, Scent Space Expressive, commodity. I guess the scents in here are book, gold, velvet, moss, paper, and milk. Who wants to smell like milk? Scent Space Expressive fragrance isn't one scent fits all. Well, duh, that's why there's a million of them. We've created, that's another thing I bought on Amazon. I bought some 4011, I think it's called. All I know is that it is one of the oldest colognes that has ever been like marketed and produced for the world. It's from France. It's from like 200 years ago, 240 years ago, from the days of like King Louis and Marie Antoinette. So yeah, 240 years plus years ago. So let's see, what do we do with this? I like the soft touch packaging. What's in it? Discover. Okay, so here are some scent cards. What, do you make your own? Are you supposed to? Here's everything. So, book, is that going to smell like paper, I wonder? Trying to have an open mind. Let's see what book smells like. It is one of those interesting, it doesn't smell so good, but you can't stop smelling it. It smells like those trees that turn in the fall that are kind of stinky, but kind of not. I don't know what those trees are called. It smells like very green, mossy, kind of spicy, like an oriental. That's not meant to sound offensive, I know. That oriental is an offensive word, but not when it comes to the world of perfume. We still refer to a certain combination of spices as an oriental perfume, and that's what it's giving me, is an oriental. Okay, of the Orient, I'll say. So gold and gold. Gold smells good. Very creamy. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit of amber, a little bit of musk, a little powder. It smells unisex. I can definitely, if I picture Larry, I can smell this, but I can also picture it on me because of that vanilla. A little bit of jasmine. I think that's where the masculine comes in, as a little bit of jasmine. I like gold. Gold is nice. Gold smells nice. All right. Let's try velvet. So book, I wasn't a big fan of. Too earthy, I think, or just too smelled like weeds, like when someone is mowing over some weeds, almost slightly lemony, but the lemon is very hidden behind some spicy green smells. And when I say spicy, I don't mean like curry, like spicy green, if that makes any sense. Okay, velvet smells very old-fashioned. Velvet smells unisex as well. Mostly masculine, but also easily unisex. And it is definitely giving me 1970s, 1980s vibes, definitely. Especially since I got that perfume from that vintage beauty company. Everything they make is meant to be vintage. And they sent me a 1960s perfume, like a little sample thing. It's supposed to smell like a popular scent from the 1960s, but they couldn't say what it was because of of obvious intellectual property rights. So they created their best impersonation of it, imposter of it. And this is what this kind of smells like. It's musky, it's cologne-y. That doesn't help you. It's green. It smells like sage. It's got sage in it. Very, very peppery, very spicy, but not like oriental spicy. This is different. This is, I would call this more Western spicy. Western spices. It's definitely very 1970s, very old fashioned. I could have seen my dad wearing that. I probably won't. Let's see here. Moss. I mean, moss is probably, watch moss smell like a gorgeous cotton candy and vanilla. So moss. I'm not overdoing it either. I'm just spraying until one good spritz comes out. Okay, moss, actually, it smells like a dead ringer for, this is Euphoria by Calvin Klein. This is Euphoria by Calvin Klein. It's a dead ringer. Yeah, I love this stuff. As you can see, I've been wearing it. This is a very unique smell. When you first smell it, you think a pencil. This does smell like a pencil, like pencil shavings. And the very, very first smell you get of it, yes, it is kind of like pencil shavings. So it's like a white wood smell. And then it cooks down very, very fast into those creamy vanillas. Very nice. And a little bit of fruit, a little fruity. Melons almost. Very nice. Not a lot of citrus. Melons. I like it. I like this, and I like what they're calling moss, which again surprised me because honestly, I would have called velvet or book. I would have called those moss. I would have called book moldy book. I'm being so mean. I'm being so mean. People make these things and I'm over here just crapping on it. Oh no. There it is. Okay, 2 left. This one is paper. So we have paper and milk. Milk I'm really interested in getting to. So let's see paper and paper. Okay. Paper smells. It has some patchouli in it, but not too much. Patchouli is nice in small doses. Too much is too much. It's not strong at all. It's amazing. I can't tell if I'm actually smelling the paper. It does have a little bit of patchouli. It has a little musk in there. In fact, that's the only thing I'm smelling is kind of a musk, and it's very faint. It does smell like paper. That's remarkable. It smells like paper, but with a little bit of musk. That's kind of remarkable. Okay, and milk. Let's see. Maybe it'd be like cereal milk. Okay. Yep. That's strong. That smells like rubbing alcohol. That's all I'm getting. I don't like that. I don't like it at all, and I'm not going to smell it no more. Ugh, it's on my thumb. Okay, that one there smells like a lot of rubbing alcohol and almost nothing else. And it's all perspective. Someone else is going to have a different impression of it. To me, it's rubbing alcohol. So that's these. A few of them I liked, a few of them are okay, and 2 of them I did not like at all. Okay, so there is all of that. I have more things coming. They're just not here yet. So let me get all this back in the box and finish putting on my makeup. So I don't know where I'm going to go today, and I don't care where I'm going to go today. I just know that I need to be out of the house for about at least an hour. We're not going to go too far from home, so nowhere crazy. We're going to stay within a 2-minute drive, a 5-minute drive from the house in case anything goes. James's pill alarm was going off, but he already took his pill. I need to fix the alarm because it's set for 9 o'clock and it should be set for 7:30. That's his old pill hour, but he came out and took it earlier. Okay. So Justin is wonderful. You know, you learn a lot about yourself in a time of crisis. Justin's wonderful in a time of crisis. My goodness, the boy is quite stoic. He took care of both me and Larry and his brother. And he did it all, you know, he suffered in silence, but then he let it out. Me and him had a good talk, and he cried and he let it out. And he told, you know, how scared he was for his brother and seeing him like that. It just really put the fear of God in that little boy. He already had the fear of God, but you know what I'm saying. Put these back. And I still have to put that lip balm on. Okay. Put all of that. Okay, so I need to put on this lip balm to complete today's outfit, today's look. I really like this. Oh, no. And I need to do this. Okay, I need a lip liner. I'm going to do something a little dark. It won't be dark. It'll just help. You know, that lip balm is nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. Take that down just a little bit and put on this to hopefully go with. I also did a little kind of a sunset looking, not sunset, but sort of a bronzy color on my eyes today with a brown eyeshadow for eyeliner. And oh, it's pretty. Oh, that's thick. It has a nice, soft, light smell as well. It doesn't smell like fruit. It smells not perfumey either. It smells like a cosmetic. It smells like a cream. And it's nice. It's very nice. Now, this on my eyes. So I didn't put anything on my inner eyelid, but that's all right. I wanted to use this. So let's see. The great thing about an eyeshadow stick, you just rub it on and that's it. I'm going to come down and hit this area right here. Just like that, kind of open the eyes up, and an eyeshadow stick is not going to budge. So you have to put it exactly where you want it. It is not forgiving. I think that looks quite nice. I do. But I'll be honest, it's just an eyeshadow stick. Elf makes these too, and Elf sells them for like $6. I don't know how much this is, but I know that Thrive Cosmetics is expensive. I do have one lip balm from them. I'll show you. Yeah, that is real pretty, but I mean, I've had eyeshadow sticks before. It doesn't seem like it does any different than any other eyeshadow stick. I have a Thrive lip balm. Thrive is expensive. The lip balm was like $18 for a lip balm, I know, but it's colored lip balm. And I didn't pay $18 for it. I got it in a beauty subscription box. But there is the Thrive lip balm. I've used quite a bit of it. It's very, very pretty. It's just a red. It's a very common red, but it's sheer. Looks great with any lip color. Any natural lip color is just going to enhance. Very, very pretty. And so, but Thrive is just one of those companies, one of those cosmetic companies that is a little high to make you feel like, because the lip balm isn't, I mean, it isn't anything to write home about. In fact, it's a little stiff. But some companies have this business model where This is probably made in China. And before I say that, I'll look it up and make sure. Probably made in China, probably made very, very cheap. But if they go up on the price, then people think this must be luxury. I have to buy it. You know how that goes. So let's see. How much is a Thrive eyeshadow stick? Just out of curiosity. Okay, so the Thrive eyeshadow sticks are not $36. This is exactly what it's called, the eye brightener. The Brilliant Eye Brightener. $36.99. Get all the way out of here with that. You can just get all the way out of here with that. And this person here is selling a used one, probably got from a subscription box, for $21 on Macari. It's used, though, for $21. Get out of here. $40 for an eyeshadow stick. How much was the lip balm? How much was the lip balm? I didn't buy the lip balm. I got it with my June box. My first box from Fab Fit Fun. Thrive Lip Balm. Okay, that's the exact one I bought, or not bought, but have. And $26 from where? I mean, that store could just be marking up the price. There's no way that's a $26 lip balm. It is. So it's about a $25, $26 lip balm. Get out of here, Thrive. It's not. It's just a lip balm. If you look at the ingredients, it's going to be the same as any other lip balm, but with color and scent. All right, I know I'm crapping on Thrive right now. It's a good cosmetic brand. It is, but it is also overpriced. It is that exclusivity that you want to buy. Like, oh, everybody can't afford this. Let me get that. I get it in a subscription box. So I didn't pay for it. I really like this. This I really, really like. Let's see, how does it feel? It's not sticky at all. It's not sticky at all. I was afraid it was going to be sticky. It doesn't seem like it disturbed my makeup either, but then again, I'm using Estee Lauder Double Wear, which requires something to get it off. That lip balm, okay, so where is it? Like this, I just bought, let me look at my receipt. Tower 28. I bought this on Amazon because I saw the girl in the video use it and I had to have it. I got influenced. All right, let me look at my receipt. And oh yeah, arriving tomorrow is going to be the 4711. The 4711 colognes. I've wanted them ever since I learned about them almost a year ago. They are just a very old French cologne. I got Magnolia and Mihune's 4711 Remix Orange. So I'm excited to try those. Okay, how much was this? This was, I have to click on the individual, $16. Fair enough. You're getting an awful lot. Tower 28 is a good brand. I think that $16 is fair enough, but I would prefer it to be between 8 and 10, if, I'm being honest. But so yeah, these are great. I like them. Big fan. I like them. I am looking forward to going out today, but I'm not going to lie. I'm a little nervous too. I'm really a little nervous too. Really, really a little nervous too. I think I'll wear this today. It's a little bit of a bright spring scent, but it's still summer here in Arizona. And I got it all over my mirror. Yeah, that one scent in that box smells just like that. So I'm not disappointed in that one. I can put that one in my purse and have this with me on the go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like to wear lots and lots of perfume. I like it to last all day. Got to get it on the back of the neck and in the back of the hair so that people can smell it when you walk by. You leave what's called a sillage, a scent trail. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. It is 9 in the morning. So I'm going to give Larry a little more time to rest up. I'm going to make myself something to eat. And I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm genuinely nervous to leave this house today. I really just am. But I can't live my life in here, and James can't live his life like this either. That's not living, that's just being alive and existing. The poor kid. He wants to go out too. But he wants to wait until his hair appointment. He doesn't want to just go out for no reason because he's a little nervous as well. So having a reason to go out, like a haircut, it's a good enough reason, and it's baby steps, it's baby steps. So we're obviously not going to go to do Fallout New Vegas event in November. That's been canceled for us, maybe next year. So we decided absolutely no kind of family planning outings that take us out of town at all for a year since James's last seizure. So in August, we can start making plans for some time down the road. But we're not going to make any plans, and we're not going to agree to go anywhere with anyone, do anything for a year. We want to make sure the medication is working. And we really weren't doing anything wild before. We just went to the miniature golf course that's a 6-minute drive from here. But he had 2 EEGs, and they both came back completely normal. So they flashed him, they did the sound stimulation. None of that triggers his seizures. We don't know what triggers his seizures. What we do know is we're going to stimulate that kid's brain, calm it way down, to the point where he just doesn't have them anymore. So that's what we're working on. And the edibles are doing a really good job, and the medication is doing a really good job. So, if the edibles can help him avoid having to take the zombie stuff. Hi, Merlin. What you doing? You gonna lay down right there behind me? Hi, honey. So if that can help him, which was also the doctor's comments on it, if that can help him avoid the really zombifying stuff, because when you start taking that other stuff, I don't even remember what it's called, the zombie pills. When you start taking those, that's it. That's it. You have to take them for the rest of your life, and you're a zombie for the rest of your life. You sleep most of the time. You have a weird relationship with your appetite, with food. And you just don't even know what day of the week it is ever, because you're just asleep all the damn time. But at least you're not having seizures, right? But what kind of a life is that? So hopefully coupled with his 2,000 milligrams of the medication he's on, the non-zombifying medication, right now he's doing good. In fact, he's doing really good. He's eating more, and because of the edibles, and he's putting on weight. He's looking good. His color is looking good. His kidney function is not 100% yet, but it's getting there. So things are looking really good right now. So keep him in your prayers. Please pray for him. I do it all the time. If you don't pray, that's okay. But I am asking for those who do pray to pray and pray and pray for this poor little boy. Okay, guys, I do love you lots. I'm sorry it's been too long since I've been on here, and it has been, because this was fun. I enjoyed showing off my excessive shopping, my retail therapy. I got a Pat McGrath lipstick, though. I've never had anything from Pat McGrath anymore. Did I ever show you guys? I don't know if I have it out here. Oh, I don't think I do. Okay, I don't have it out here, but I have like a little lipstick sample that I won't use, and it smells like perfume, and it's like a Yves Saint Laurent YSL, or it's Louboutin, one of the two, but I won't use it because it's too damn fancy. But it's just a little lipstick sample. I got it for free from a Sephora purchase like a year and a half ago. Anyways, okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me so much and for listening. And hopefully the next time I jump on here, there won't be any kind of bad news. I haven't shown you an update on my sweater before I go. This thing here is stuck in time. I took this to Vegas with me because we didn't have to like rush in an ambulance to Vegas. James was in the emergency room for 15 hours, and then they let us know, hey, we're going to go ahead and transport him to Vegas. It's about an hour and a half drive. They did transport him by ambulance, not by helicopter. And so that gave us some time to get cleaned up because we were up all night with him and all day. To gave us some time to get cleaned up. They said, just don't bother going there tonight because they're going to be checking him in and running all kinds of tests. Just go tomorrow whenever they already have him established in there. They've already ran some tests and they have some answers. So that's what we did. He got to Vegas by about 3 in the afternoon. We got to Vegas by 9 a.m. the next morning. So we left here about 7 a.m. But I took this with me to Vegas and I worked on it while I was in Vegas and got this much of this sleeve done. This other sleeve isn't even done yet. And this is just since I've been home from Vegas. This is just where it stopped. This is where I had just stopped working on it. Not because I don't like it anymore. I don't know. I wanted to do something different. I love knitting, by the way, and it was a great comfort to have this with me in Vegas, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So that's why I bought that one pattern with the bohemian skirt and all that. And if you didn't watch today's video, I'm the worst at saying I'm gonna go and then I don't go, right? Like those people who say they're gonna hang up, but then they just keep talking. So I bought this skirt. I don't know, it was kind of animalistic, it's kind of boho. Let me show you the back page so you can see, in case you didn't watch today's video, because I showed this off in today's video over on the vintage channel. How absolutely beautiful is that, and in black. It's just stunning. I'm almost done with it. I have it right here. I just started putting the fringe on. Just started putting on that fringe. So I have both panels made, and you tie them onto you. You don't sew the panels together. They are tied on, trying to show where, but it doesn't really show. They're tied on the sides, you know, so very cute. I'm excited to get it done. Okay, for real, I'm going to go this time because this is a very long video, and just wish us a lot of luck, please. We could always use all the luck and the prayers that's out there. I will see you guys next time with no bad news. Bye.